This is a $1 billion watermelon. Sparkling soda gushes endlessly from within. If a man takes just one sip, his muscles instantly bulge 20 times bigger. If a woman drinks a drop, her appearance locks at the age of 18. But that's not even the most incredible part. There's also super corn taller than a mountain. A single kernel sells for $200,000. And just one can make enough popcorn to feed 2 billion people. To find this legendary corn, a man named Trico and his dog, Terry, ventured into the deadly forest. After 2 months of searching, Trico finally discovered a cornfield, but something was strange. The corn looked tender, yet no matter how hard Trico pulled, it wouldn't budge. He didn't realize the roots were fused with the whole mountain. Left with no choice, Trico drew his blade. With a series of swift, skillful strikes, he finally freed the corn. Before he could celebrate, something magical happened. He looked up. A giant corn cob, 30 stories tall, pierced through the clouds. Trico stood speechless in awe, but he quickly snapped back to action. Charging up with Terry, he struck the corn with all his might, but only left a scratch on its surface. It seemed this premium ingredient needed a simpler approach. Working in perfect sync with Terry, they peeled back one layer of the husk. Beneath it lay thick, silky corn silk. Can you already smell the sweet aroma through the screen? Trico moved to the next step. After 5 grueling hours, he finally reached the kernels. But when he tried pulling one out, it wouldn't come loose. Thankfully, Trico had another idea. He leaped behind the corn, gathered all his strength, and unleashed his ultimate move. With a series of explosive punches, all the kernels burst free, raining down like missiles onto the ground. Just as Trico began gathering them, he froze in shock. Another giant corn had been cleanly sliced in half. Who could possibly wield such power? On a distant ridge, a mysterious man stood silently watching. Trico didn't dwell on it. He headed to nature's own popcorn kitchen, the mouth of a 200 degrees Celsius volcano. He placed a kernel on the ground, but the heat wasn't enough to make it pop. With no other choice, Trico took the kernel deeper, where temperatures hit 300 degrees Celsius. Magma flowed beneath the ground, making it hotter the further he went. Sweat poured off him. He drank water just to keep going, but after 2 hours, the kernel still hadn't popped. Trico pushed on to an even hotter zone. Scorched by the sun and baked by the ground, Trico and Terry were drenched in sweat. The air felt like an oven. Just as they were about to be cooked alive, the kernel finally began to swell and jump. With a thunderous pop, popcorn showered from the sky, blanketing the earth in fluffy white. The sweet, buttery scent even made Terry, who never ate, start munching away. Watching Terry enjoy it so much, Trico grabbed a piece and stuffed it into his mouth. It melted on his tongue, sweet and delicious. The most incredible dessert he'd ever tasted. One bite, and he felt 18 again. But before he could savor the moment, a man appeared in the sky. He sucked up every last piece of popcorn, and still not satisfied, he tried to swallow Terry whole. If a watermelon and corn like this really existed, would you go out and search for them?